Good morning, students. I welcome all of you in this session of English language. Today, in this session, we are going to discuss one of the significant topics from the poetry section. Students, let me make you clear one point here. This topic is important for both 11th and 12th class. In the activity sheet of 11th and 12th class, the activity is compulsorily set on this topic. The title of the topic is Appreciation of Poem. So students, when we deal with this topic, we need to remember these four important things. Which are these four important things which we need to remember? First, appreciation of poem is a compulsory activity set in the activity sheet. Second, this activity of appreciation of poem carries 4 marks in the activity sheet. Third, the points for appreciation of the poem may or may not be given in the activity sheet. There are some points on the basis of which we need to appreciate the given extract of the poem. So students, the points may or may not be given for appreciation in the activity sheet. Of course, we are going to discuss all the points on the basis of which we need to appreciate the given extract of the poem. Fourth, the title of the poem is not given or mentioned in the activity sheet. The students are supposed to go through the extract given in the activity sheet, and after understanding the poem, the students are expected to find out the title of the poem. So students, let us learn what is meant by appreciation of the poem, or what does appreciation of poem mean? Students, when we appreciate the given extract of the poem, we need to follow the following things. First, we need to understand the poem. We need to admire the good qualities of the poem. We evaluate or estimate the poem on the basis of certain points. So students, let us look at the different points which we need to explain while appreciating the given extract of the poem. I read all the points one after another. You look at the slide in which there are these points. So students, the first point given in the slide is about the poet or title. So here you can separate these 2 points and write separately. In the first point about the poet, you can write when was the poet born, where was the poet born, his famous essays, books, or any other published work of literature. You can also mention here the awards and rewards he has received so far. Either you can mention how the title of the poem is suitable or appropriate to the central idea of the poem. The second point is theme or summary or gist of the poem. These 3 things or points mean the same. Here you are supposed to write the subject of the poem in short. The third point is poetic devices or language style. Here you need to write what different figures of speech the poet has used in the poem. Of course, you should give examples of at least 2 or 3 figures of speech from the poem. Here, in this point, you also need to write about the language the poet has used in the poem. You can also mention here about rhyming words, rhyming scheme, etc. The fourth point is special features or focusing point of the given extract. Here you can mention something additional or extra rather than poetic devices and language. For example, you can write in this point how is the stanza structure the poet has used in the poem. The fifth point is the message or values or moral in the poem. Of course, every poem has the message to convey for the readers. So, when you will go through the extract of the poem, definitely you will come up with the definite or particular message from the given extract. So, you need to write the moral values or the message the extract conveys to you. And the last point is self-opinion. So whatever you feel about the poem, you need to write your self-opinion, your own opinion about the given extract in the activity sheet. So students, this is how the poem is appreciated on the basis of the points like poet, title, then poetic devices, language style, then special features or focusing elements, message or moral in the poem. So let us see the example of the first poem. The title of the poem is Cherry Tree, written by Ruskin Bond. So we are going to appreciate the poem Cherry Tree with the basis of all these points mentioned or discussed just before a few seconds. So let us see the first slide. The first point is about the poet. The poet Ruskin Bond was born in Himachal Pradesh in 1934. Ruskin Bond has written hundreds of short stories, essays, novellas, and more than 30 books for children. He has also published 2 volumes of autobiography, Scenes from Writer's Life and The Lamp is Lit. He received Sahitya Academy Award in 1992 and Padma Shri Award in 1999. So student, this is how the first point entitled about the poet can be appreciated. As I told you, you can mention when the poet was born and where the poet was born. Similarly, you can also mention the work, the books, the volumes, the collection of poems the poet has published so far. Similarly, you can also add the rewards and awards the poet has received for his literary work so far. Now let us come to the second point about the title. The title of the poem Cherry Tree is appropriate in the sense that it suggests the central idea or the subject of poem. Hence, the title is related to the central character, that is Cherry Tree. The title is apt as the whole poem revolves around one thing, that is Cherry Tree. The title tells us the journey of a tree from a seed to well-blossomed tree. Let us come to the third point, that is theme or summary or gist of the poem. The main theme of the poem is the growth of a cherry tree and struggle to survive against the odds. The poet observes its fight for existence and feels proud as he had placed a seed 8 years ago. When written, he felt happy to see 6 feet high cherry tree and enjoyed every aspect of nature lying under it. and felt joyous as the poet was the creator of cherry tree. Students, now let us come to the fourth point, that is poetic devices or language style. The language used in this poem is simple and lucid. The language is easy to understand and interpret the thoughts of the poet. The poem is written in a narrative form. The poet has used number of figures of speech like alliteration, personification, antithesis, metaphor, repetition, and climax. For example, since I placed my cherry seed in the grass is an example of alliteration, as the sound S is repeated in the beginning of two words, since and seed. Next example, in the line I found a tree had come to stay is an example of personification, as the tree is personified here. I mean, the human qualities like staying is attributed to the tree in this line, and therefore this line is an example of the figure of speech personification. Students, now let us come to the fifth point in the appreciation of the poem. The fifth point is spatial features or focusing elements. The poet has made the use of vivid imagery to describe the varied aspects of nature. He has brilliantly presented the journey of a cherry tree from seed to a tree. The poet has rightly chosen cherry tree to reveal the struggle for existence for living being. The next point is message or values or moral in the poem. We come across obstacles and difficulties in our life. We need to face these problems with courage to be successful in our life. And the last point is your opinion about the poem. So here students, you need to write like this. My opinion about this poem is that it inspires us to learn to be consistent in our struggle to achieve something in our life. The harder we struggle, the more glorious the future we have. The poem also teaches us to be courageous in our life. So students, this is how we can appreciate the given extract of the poem in the activity sheet. So let me tell you one important thing. There are two different poems in the activity sheet. Below the extract of one poem, some activities are set, and for appreciation, different poem is given in the activity sheet. In this way, I would suggest that let these points be there in the activity sheet or not. Students, you need to follow all these points while appreciating the given poem in the activity sheet. You should write the appreciation of the poem on the basis of the point I have discussed in this video. So students, I hope you understood how to appreciate the given extract of the poem. I conclude my lecture here. I stop here. Thank you.